So my next recipe is a Japanese beef and potato stew. I learned this recipe while I was in Japan, and I don't know if you guys know about the site Traveling Spoon. It's pretty awesome. It's kind of like Airbnb for food. You search for the city that you're going to be visiting, and the site shows cooks that will bring you into their homes and show you some of the kind of the local cooking there. And I was really lucky to find a lovely lady called Keiko in Kyoto, and it was such a cool experience. We made 4 or 5 dishes, local Kyoto home-style dishes, which I love. One of my favorite recipes there was this beef and potato stew. I thought it was really, Japanese. It had all the Japanese flavors like sake, mirin, the sweetened potatoes and carrots, and then a really fragrant meat. This is amazing over rice. What I like best about this is it is one pot, so it's really easy for dinner. You can cook this for a family of 4 and then you're all set. It takes about a half an hour to cook up. I'll put a link to the Traveling Spoon down below, but it's just a super cool idea. I hope you guys enjoy the recipe, and let's get started.
Okay, well, I started off by chopping up an onion into halves, and I kept it in long strands like that because I wanted, when it cooked down in the stew, for it to kind of stay whole and long and stringy like that. And then once I sauteed it for a little bit, just until it got soft, I put in my pork, and you can substitute for beef or whatnot. And then I let that go for just a little bit, just to brown and then get some color. And then while that was going on, I cut up 2 medium potatoes and 2 carrots, and I made sure to cut them up into the same size so that they would cook all together evenly. And I put in my carrots first, and then my potatoes. I made sure to just stir that around, and I just wanted to brown that just a little bit to develop a little bit more flavor before I started stewing it. So in went about a cup of water. And once again, I'm just stirring that around just to make sure that everything is even and touching the water. And I'm just simmering that just as I make the sauce. So I'm whipping out a little bit of the cooking sake, and you can just find the cheapest one possible because you're cooking with it, so it's going to be fine. And then I add in a little bit of mirin, and the cup actually already has a little bit of sugar in it, so I forgot to mention that. A little bit of soy sauce, and then I put it into the stew. And the reason I'm adding it at the beginning, some people add it towards the end. I just want the potatoes and the meat and everything to soak up all of that, sake and soy sauce flavor. So I'm just going to let that go. I'm going to turn it down a little bit and make sure that it simmers throughout. And this goes for about 30 minutes. And then afterwards, the potatoes get soft enough to eat. So I'm just showing you that and all of the good flavors coming together. And that's really all that it is. It's a super quick one-pot recipe, and it's delicious because it has kind of that umami soy sauce, and you have kind of the rice flavor from the sake and the mirin, and it's just really, really good. And I made sure to put enough of that liquid sauce in it because it pairs really well with rice afterwards. It's really an amazing recipe. I had such a fun time learning with Keiko and Mayumi, and this was one of the recipes that I loved the most, and I made sure to get the recipe and then bring it back home. And I just think that this is such a quick and easy dish to make for dinner, and it happens to be just really delicious as well. Anyways, there you have it, guys. My Japanese beef and potatoes stew made with pork instead. If you guys like this recipe, and I do hope that you do, please like and subscribe to the channel. And yeah, I will see you guys again next time. Bye!